Like my father once said, I am not mad, I am disappointed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is me being disappointed in the Atlanta Falcons yet again. Roll the intro.
If you got Jack in your cup, go raise it up, go raise it up, go raise it up. If you ain't got enough, go fill it up, go fill it up.
I also got these a while back, but I can't even really talk much about them, because if you can't tell, the camera's a little blurry. This is supposed to be Terrell Suggs. I got like 3 little minifigures with a bench, a water cooler, and even a locker with his jersey in it. Camera quality stuff, apologies. We're at 2:30 in the morning on the Thursday, so we are, 15 hours from the game right now, the time of recording this. But oh well. And just to accept some frustrations, I won fantasy in the League of Assholes where I have Hopkins and Julio Jones. And, you know, you look at that final score, and it's like, 53-32 or something like that? Like, wow. One of these two clearly had to have a good game. And not really, no. There were 8 passing touchdowns between Matt Ryan and Deshaun Watson. They combined for 8 passing touchdowns. Not a single one went to Hopkins or Jones. I still won nonetheless, but that is just... You guys are freaking crushing my balls on whether to sit you both down for freaking Chris Godwin and DJ Chark. Ugh. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Week 6 video of the 2019 NFL predictions on the NFL's 100th season. I am your host, Cody P. of the Blind Canadian Cat. And I guess we're calling me out by my full name nowadays. I don't mind it personally. I always have this bipolarnism when it comes to that's not even the right word, whatever. I can't think of the right word anyway, but just having my full name said because, you know, media and people DDoS and hack me and find out where I live and either stalk me or shoot me up or shank me or all these, I don't know, it's weird. People on the internet can do a lot of crazy things. So I'm always 50-50 with revealing my real name on here. I'm sure I've said it a billion times, and if you go back through all the videos, because there's over 500 of these. Yes, I'm aware I haven't done the 500th montage. Life happens. I'm a little busy, you know. I'm grown. I can barely have time to do these. And Lord knows I ain't getting paid enough on YouTube to make this a full-time job. But oh well. But yeah, that's more or less. It's no offense to those who use it. I haven't really said anything, so it's not fair to you guys. But I'm up and down of it right now. So I'm not blaming you or I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying I'm weird and I'm up and down and I keep changing my opinion on whether or not I want my full name said. If you're not, trying to make this less cutty so I don't want to have to edit this, but more or less, if you're going to call me by real name, you can call me Cody. I'm going to be okay with Cody. You want to call me by my first and last, Cody Parker, I'm okay with that. My middle name is Roy, for those who don't know. So that is my full name. I haven't said it a million times. But for weird reasons, I like to, I don't know, sometimes I don't like that being given out. But Cody P is just what I normally go by. That's what I've gone by my whole life, considering my high school there was like 6 or 7 of us at one point. So Cody P or CP. I've said CRP on here plenty of times, so yes. But that's I just wanted to get that cleared up. That's all. But moving on to more important things, like football, because who doesn't love football? And with these picks right in here, you can see that we've made improvements. We're not perfect, but screw the spread, because spread picks are annoying as hell, and I miss the days where I did just straight up. But hey, we're branching out here. We're doing the new. Having fun here. And overall, on the season, again, we're not going to look at the against the spread pick. We're going to look at the other two and say, hey, we have chances here. over under, I swear, it's just one of those luck shot things. Like, maybe teams will do it, maybe teams won't. Meh. What can you do? What can you do? So, anyhow, we're just going to move on to the picks sliding down because, it's hard to pick certain games. We're just going to look at what's going on. New England's got a good defense, but then again, they haven't really played an offense. Not that I'm saying Daniel Jones is that guy, especially since he's going to have, no weapons now. But I like the probability of this going over that 41. What was it, the last time these two teams played? Also, coincidentally, the last time the Giants made the playoffs, I want to say. It was a relatively close game. I mean, this is obviously not that same Giants team, and they don't have anyone really. So that's why I do think the minus 17 is plausible. But over 41, I could see this like a what's a good score, 35-14 kind of game. The Giants will get scores. Hell, I'll even start the gamble and say Daniel Jones gets a passing touchdown, since New England has yet to allow one this season. I'm going to say they do that. So, KC and Houston, is KC exposed? I don't know. Running the ball tends to stop a lot of high-powered offenses, and when all your reliable players fumble the ball, what can you do? What can you do? Patrick Mahomes didn't have a bad game, but he was just limited. No Tyreek Hill, no Sammy Watkins, which I guess is fair, but remember the Colts didn't have Darius Leonard or Malik Hooker, who are really good players at their position. I forgot Justin Houston's on the Colts. I totally forgot that was a thing, but he had a big game. But I think KC bounces back. Get Houston, who's running a hot 53-point streak. That I do expect the game to be high scoring. Houston will probably calm down a little bit after that. You have to jog my memory, but I'm pretty sure the last time Houston dropped 50 in a game, they didn't have a low-scoring game the following week. But then again, I don't remember. Leading up to the season, I was going to say I want Cincinnati to win this game. Because I know the Ravens always struggle with Cincinnati, or we always split the games. And I was going to pick them to win this game solely based on the one reason the next time these two play in Cincinnati happens to be my birthday. So, if we were going to split this series, because we do this practically every year, I wanted them to win this one so that way we can win the one on my birthday, so I can be happy. But seeing how horrible Cincinnati is, I root for the Cardinals, but the fact that you lost to the Cardinals at your own home tells me how bad of a team you really are. So, sorry, Cincy, I have zero faith in you. Minus 12 has me a little tripped, especially since the Ravens have been struggling on offense recently, more or less. But I'll gamble it. See this game going as like a 30-14 kind of game. I guess that doesn't put me on the over, but 30-18, 17, still doesn't put me over. Whatever. I like the over. Shut your mouth. Philly will win. Minnesota struggles against good teams, and I still have zero faith in Kirk Cousins in a low-scoring affair. Seattle beats Cleveland because if Sam Fran can run the ball on them, Seattle's going to do the same thing. And I don't think Cleveland's won a home game yet, so while this could be a quote-unquote trap game, anything's possible. I like Seattle to win this game. Tank Bowl. Miami's tanking. End of story. Atlanta, Arizona. If you want my honest opinion, don't bet on this game at all. Because Atlanta sucks on the road, but Arizona sucks altogether. Hammer that under 51. I think that's a gimme. I could be wrong, but I think that's a gimme. I'm still gonna have more faith in the Rams over the Niners. I'm giving Tennessee the benefit of the doubt here, but don't be another Joe Flacco fan. I root for their success. His success. I can't talk. It's 2 a.m. Jets suck. Steelers suck. Now they're on a third-string quarterback. And I don't trust the track. Those are your picks. Again, don't look at me for gambling advice. I just tell you my opinion, and a lot of these are based off emotions. And yeah, pick it over fantasy. You pick up wins in both leagues, so we're feeling good. I like to put it over here, so I'll move over here. Sorry. We picked up wins, so I'm feeling good. 5-0 with the Progs, 4-1 in the League of Hassles. And this week of the Progs matchup, we got ourselves a good one. If you haven't already checked my Twitter, my opponent is Justin from the Bridgewater's Finest YouTube channel. Very great man, very fascinating individual, and great picks. Knows a lot more than I do. Knows a lot more than I probably ever will. And I give him credit because he's also doing CFL picks. Good man nonetheless. He is also 5-0 in this lovely pick, in this lovely league of ours. So, this will definitely be a challenging matchup. And while I have gotten lucky to the point where I am 5-0, this will really test my team out. Now, considering the bye week, the only person I'm really missing is Allen Robinson. I have yet to decide what I'm going to do, but right now in his place I have DK Metcalf. So I'm hoping Seattle passes a little bit. I think Seattle's going to run a lot, but I'm hoping for maybe one sneaky touchdown there. And then quarterback, I've been dealing with Baker Mayfield, and I'm having a hard time trusting him now. So, off the lovely waiver wires, I picked up a man by the name of Gardner Minshew, who I will be starting this week, as he hosts the New Orleans Saints. So I think that'll be a go game. But best of luck to us, Justin. I'm expecting a great matchup where we both drop to 150. And in the League of Assholes, I got Keith, who has also been on the Good Apparent page. I believe he is 4-1 as well, with a good team. I don't remember his lineup off the top of my head. I think my team should still be fully intact. I don't think anyone's on the bye week that I have. But nonetheless, two matchups against two great teams so far who have both succeeded so far into the season. Now, granted, League of Assholes is kind of funny right now. There are 4 teams all tied for 4-1, and then the other 4 teams, because we're an 8-man league, are tied at 1-4. So, potential early declaration for the playoffs between the 4 teams. I think it's myself, Keith, Sean, and Travis. But I don't remember off the top of my head, and I don't feel like researching because I don't want to do a bunch of cuts and edits on here. Because that's the goal. Less cuts, less edits. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. My lovely picks are in. And let us get ready for another joyous week. And I want to go to bed because it's almost 3 a.m. now. I'm not going to edit this right now, but... oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm tired. Good night. Someone roll the outro so I can go to bed. Someone tell Julio's team to stop sucking so much. You know, freaking... if I end... whatever. Good night. Good night.